Hey everybody, Eric here with Just Eric Personal. So this is gonna be another video um, that's gonna be heavy hitting. Um, I'm really angry right now. In case y'all can't tell, I'm really uh, stuff's getting to me right now. I've been really angry lately. Either angry or depressed or just not feeling good in general. Um, I'm not gonna go into detail yet. I know I keep on hinting, not hinting, I keep on saying like something's wrong, and I won't say what it is. That's because it's one of those things that you have to get a diagnosis for. Just saying. Um, so pray for me, please. It's another diagnosis. Few diagnoses, actually. Um, I'm mad at people right now. You know, I don't know where it all started with what's going on. Um, Maybe it's I don't know. I asked my mom, or I talked to my mom. She said it's actually I've had these sort of problems for a while, but um, I think it's definitely been made worse though by some things that went on in high school, bullying and stuff, and by abuse that I went through. I'm really not angry at my dad so much for it. Maybe I should be. I don't know. But I am angry at bullies, and I just want to say to anybody out there who is a bully, you're a scumbag. You are a coward. You are disgusting. You are disgraceful. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but you are horrible. And you need to think before you do things to people, before you say things to people. Because you just may cause people a lot of hell. You may cause people to go through a lot of hell. Um, and I'm using it as in, not as in a cuss word in this case. Um, Hell is, a place of torture and everything, of course, and there's a lot of things going on right now that I'm in torture. Mentally, I'm in torture. I was okay. My I mean, I was just like, I wasn't angry at the bullies. I wasn't. Um, I was like, it's whatever. I forgave and stuff. I really, truly did. But come lately, finding out some bad news by research. I mean, it's not for sure yet, but finding out some bad stuff by reading, and doing research. I'm angry. I'm really angry. Just don't you love how you can be bullied or just mistreated? Because there's a difference, I guess, between bullying and mistreating. To me, bullying is like actually saying horrible things and stuff, and mistreating is like, okay, well, no, I guess this could be considered bullying. I don't know. You know someone, and you won't talk to them. Like, even if they want to talk to you, you'll just walk by them or whatever and stuff. Um, anyway, when I was in high school, when I first got back from my dad's, is in 7th grade. You know, I was abused. For anybody who doesn't know. If you're watching this, you're probably a subscriber of mine. You might be a new person. If you are, thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. But this one girl, she used to be my friend. She used to be my best friend in elementary. And I lost contact for 3 years. I came back and she wouldn't talk to me. She treated me like garbage. I mean, well, okay, she would, once in a while, she would say hi, but that's it. She wouldn't hang out with me, she wouldn't talk to me, she didn't bother, she knew I was abused. She wouldn't bother ask me how I'm doing, if I needed anything, if everything was okay, nothing. Okay. And, how people treated me in school, I think has definitely, I know it's contributed to one issue I'm having. I'm not so sure about another. Again, I'll elaborate in the future. I don't know, hopefully near future. It depends on when I get in. Anyway, and this may or may not be long, I don't know. You know, I understand that bullies are, you know, they've had a hard time, possibly, or something, you know. I mean, there's a lot of theories on why bullies do what they do, but it's no excuse to screw somebody's life up in a way. Now, I've had a great life. I love my life. I love what things I've done, but words hurt. Words hurt so bad, you know. You know, and maybe in a way I let them hurt. I don't know. Still kind of thinking about that. But at some point, you know, I was like, well, I'm not gonna pay it. I mean, for a while, I was like, oh, you know, I can't believe they're saying that to me. I can't believe they're saying it about me. I can't believe they're talking behind my back, blah, blah, you know, all this stuff. Um, my mom and my brother would be like, why are you letting it get to you? Stop, you know. After a while, I'm like, you know what, I don't care. And I really didn't. Uh, I was, well, I did, but a little, you know, maybe, but certain things I cared about. The other stuff, I was like, whatever, you know, like somebody, but like my brother would have class with some people, and he would hear them talking behind my back, and he would tell me. I'm like, whatever. I was like, what were they saying? And he's like, here's what they. I was like, okay, whatever, you know. Um, I mean, it kind of bugged me, but not really. The one thing that bugged me a lot is when people would call me cripple. When they'd be like, huh, you stupid cripple. You MFing cripple. You know, I said the names that they would call me. I didn't say the names, but I, you know, gave hints, like as in letter and stuff, of what they would call me in the other video. But in case anybody hasn't watched the other video, MF and cripple piece of ass, and MF and cripple a-hole piece of ass, and stuff like that. For no reason. Making fun of me, saying, hey, why don't you do this or that? Oh, wait, that's right, you can't because your legs don't work. Stuff like that. Wheelchair boy, things like that. The best revenge is success. And man, I'm telling you what, the bullies who bully me are going to be very upset, because I'm running a campaign now against bullying. That means I gotta speak my mind about bullying, and I'm telling you what, I'm going to. Sorry, my nose itches. I'm gonna speak my mind about it. I don't hate anybody, but it sure doesn't mean that I'm not angry, you know? Um, there's a huge difference between anger and hate. Trust me, I know. I used to hate my dad for abusing me. I really used to hate him. Hatred is like you want somebody dead, you want them to get punished, you want torture for them, that sort of thing. That's not what I want. I want people to understand, like, that you can't do this sort of thing to people, and that it's not okay. I want the bullies to understand what they've done to me, but I don't hate them. That doesn't mean I ain't angry, though. Yes, I said ain't. People are cruel and hurtful and so despicable and disgusting, just filthy sometimes. Um, just I don't get it, you know. Um, it's I'm not trying to be stuck up, but okay, y'all see those medals? Um, oh no, she was. Why this thing is turned? I hate this. Okay, those, yeah, those medals right there. Sorry, this camera is so weird. I don't know. Um, those are from Special Olympics. They're almost all gold. Again, I'm not trying to brag. Um, praise the Lord, thank you, Lord, for letting me get that far. You know, I am a pre-professional athlete. I have the capability of going professional in 3 years here. Um, Now I haven't had a lot of competition, I will say. Um, I haven't had a lot of competition. People don't want to do the 400-meter race in a wheelchair. It hurts. I will say it hurts. It's very uncomfortable, you know, as far as your muscles ache and stuff afterwards. It's 400 meters is a quarter of a mile for those of you who don't know. It's one lap around the track, around a standard track, a standardized track, like a high school track, that sort of thing. Um, okay, so if you want to know how much 400 meters is, go to a high school track, and if they have a standard track, it's 400 meters. Some are 200, but anyway. But I don't think, well, I don't think high school tracks are 200. I'm pretty sure they have to be 400. Anyway, um, when asked, when asked, hey, do you want to compete against Eric? People are like, no, he's insane for doing this race, sort of thing. Um, I had, I've had coaches come up to me and be like, yeah, my team, I asked around, they won't race you. They're afraid to do that race because it hurts. So I praise the Lord that He gave me uh, the strength to do it and stuff. Um, and yeah. So anyway, in high school, people made fun of me for being good at sports. They made fun of me for that, for being good at sports. Um, Saying that people let me win or something. People will find anything to make fun of you about, you know? It's stupid. If you're so miserable in life, get help. Ask for help. Instead of making somebody's life a living hell. Okay? Ask for help. You know, go to a psychiatrist for crying out freaking loud. Don't make someone go through hell because you're miserable. You know, like I said in my other video, I would get up in the morning, you know, and beg my mom not to make me go to school, saying that they hate me and they wish I would die. And I have had somebody look at me when I was in school. They would look at me a lot and they would say, I hate you, I wish you would die because you're in a wheelchair. Um, what for? I don't get it. What for? If you're out there listening to this and you're having issues because of bullies, if bullies are calling you names, beating you down, know this. You are not ugly. You are not worthless. You are not, you know, listen to the ones that love you and care about you, not the bullies. Okay, if the bullies are saying that you're fat, chances are you're probably not. Okay, just being honest. You're probably not. If the bullies are saying you're ugly, that you're bad at sports, that you're, you know, whatever, block them out. I really did try. Even in middle school, when I would come home and I'd be like, oh, they're saying this, they're saying that. I really did try to block them out, you know. A friend of mine actually gave me a verse to look at, Ephesians something, maybe, was it 6? It was about putting on the armor, you know. And thank you, Amy. But at that time, I don't think it, unfortunately, I don't think I knew about that verse, and if I did, I didn't know what it meant. And I still would need to kind of go over it and, you know, um, whatever. But anyway, that's a good verse, so thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. But yeah, so don't give in to them. Do not commit suicide. Don't hurt yourself. Don't be down on yourself. Don't call yourself names. Don't hate yourself. I don't hate myself. But anyway, don't do it. You know, it's not worth it. Just know that you are a wonderful, beautiful human being. You are made in the image of God Almighty Himself, and you ought to just listen to what the Lord says to you about you. I've definitely tried to, you know, not be down on myself, but I don't know, it's happens sometimes, I guess, don't it? You know, but anyway, I'm so sick of people being such jerks, you know? Why? Well, what's the purpose? Are you getting some sort of bonus when you, sorry, I'm writing typing something down. When you make somebody feel horrible about themselves? I mean, I just don't understand people. It just, earlier I wanted nothing more than to get on here and cuss, um, and scream and yell and stuff, but that's not who I am. I'll be honest, I was cussing earlier, under my breath, but I'm not I don't want to get on here and do it. Sorry. Nose itches. If anybody makes a comment about me itching my nose, you're getting blocked right away. Don't do it. Okay? You might as well just block me and stay away, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any comments about my facial hair. I don't want to hear any comments about my itching my nose. I don't want to hear comments about my acne. I don't want to hear those comments. You will get blocked. And in the mood I am in right now, I will try not to, but I cannot guarantee I will be nice to you. I mean, or did I say that right? I cannot guarantee I'll be nice to you. I cannot guarantee that I won't say something hurtful. Don't come on here and make those comments. Just don't. To the bullies out there, you really mess people's lives up, and you need to get a grip on yourself. You're nothing but a punk, you're weak, you're pathetic, and you're a coward for picking on people like you do. If you need help, you get the help, but you have no right to take somebody else's life, okay? To bully them to the point where they take their own life, to call them ugly, to make them feel horrible about themselves. You have no right. People like that need a reality check. You have no right. If you think you have the right, you better think again. Enough is enough, people. I'm infuriated right now with all these ignoramuses in high schools thinking that they get to pick on people, get to call people names, get to, make people feel inferior. The audacity you have. What a heinous thing to do. Really, what a heinous, audacious thing for you to do. If you think that you are allowed to make somebody feel bad about themselves, if you think you're allowed to call them names or whatever, you're an ignoramus. You really are, and you need a reality check. That's a really stupid, idiotic, moronic thing to do to somebody, to make them feel bad about themselves. How dare you? Everybody, please, if you're watching this, go subscribe to Evolve 180 Nation. It's my anti-bullying, anti-abuse, anti-racism / discrimination / prejudice, campaign. It brings awareness towards prejudice, racism, discrimination, bullying, abuse, whether it be spousal abuse, child abuse, elderly abuse, whatever. It brings awareness towards disabilities, medicine, whatever. We're aiming to make the world a better place. So please subscribe. I'm also probably going to be putting this on Evolve. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to try not to get out of control with these rants, obviously. And if I do, please let me know. If I get out of control, let me know. But, I will be doing angry videos. As long as they don't get out of control and they're few and far between, or as long as they have a purpose, then it's all good. I know a few of my friends have expressed extreme concern for me, because I have stated that, I can't remember everybody who, but anyway, because I have stated that, yes, I am going to do rants, how they're, not with cussing, obviously, but how they are done, with, at least a little bit of a raised voice, I'm going to be doing rants that way from time to time now. I am considered a ranter anyway, because I looked up the definition of rant. Let me read y'all the definition. It is what I am. Let's see here. Not that one. There's a few different definitions for each word. Something people don't really understand sometimes. No, that's da, 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 da. La 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 la. Uh, Someone who expresses in language, someone who talks, especially someone who delivers a public speech, or someone, especially garrulous. I don't know what garrulous means. Anyway, yeah, who expresses in language. Anyway, of course it gives the regular definition, rant and rave, and all that stuff. Looking for the definitions, cause like I said, there's a bunch of, different, okay, loud, declamatory, or extravagant speech, bombast, chiefly, let's see, energetic, dance or its tune, that's not, okay, make merry, I don't know, anyway, yeah, so, to speak loudly, that's what ranting is. I will be speaking loudly, it gets a point across sometimes, you know, it's, my take on it is, as long as I have it under control and I'm not ranting about every little stupid thing, you know, then it's fine. Of course, like I said, anybody on here who loves me, and there's a lot of you, and I appreciate it, that, and I love you too. I love all of you. Anybody who's concerned, please, you know, if you have reason to be concerned after a while, please let me know. If I start cursing, which I'd like to say I'm not going to do that at all. I'm really going to, I mean, because I have to be mad. Really, really, really mad to curse. I have been, in this video, trying to keep a watch on my mouth. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I curse but I only do it when I'm really angry. I used to curse a lot. Not anymore. But when I'm really, really, really angry, I do. And I'm really, really, really angry tonight. So before I turned the camera on, I was saying some things under my breath. Yeah. I mean, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect, you know. I make mistakes. I do things I shouldn't sometimes. Forgive me. But I didn't come on here and do it. It, seriously, like, there are certain things that I feel, should show anger about. You know, and those are the things I'm talking about. Those are the things that I will rant about. Speak in a loud tone, you know, about. Those are the things that I'm gonna, sorry, hair's long and it tickles my ears, inside of my ears and stuff. There are certain things that you ought to rant about. Righteous indignation, you know, is okay, as long as you are not ranting and raving because, oh, traffic was bad today. As long as you're not ranting and raving because the shade of the wall is not matching your mood, or because the one blade of grass is longer than the other. As long as you're not ranting about stupid stuff, is what I'm saying. Um, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anybody. These are just off the top examples. I mean, I mean, I'm not making fun of people, or trying to throw anybody under the bus. Haha, get it? Under the bus, traffic. Um, but I mean, I've been in the car with people who literally will get so angry because traffic's moving a little bit slower than they would like, or whatever. Um, if that's what you're ranting about, then yes, you have a problem and you ought to stop. You ought to check into, uh, you know, I mean, you ought to do something. I don't know if there's rehab for anger problems, but you ought to get some psychology, something for your anger issues, medicine, I don't know what, but something's going on. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting mad at every little thing, but if it's something big, like bullying, I think that's a okay thing to get mad about, and to even yell and scream about a little bit. I think that's okay. Um, and I intend on raising my voice in some future videos, so if anybody doesn't want to see that, I'm just warning you now, it will be happening. Um, I have videos on my cell phone that I have not been able to upload because they don't want to upload for some reason. Talking about Amanda Todd and doctors, and how doctors will just prescribe antipsychotics when a person, or antidepressants, or both, or antipsychotics, antidepressants, and something like Klonopin, which is an anti-anxiety for people who are bullied. You know, sometimes doctors just really tick me off because they they put people on drugs that really are not necessary. But what is really necessary is to try and get to the bottom of the problem. But that's the very last course of action a person takes. It ticks me off. It angers me a lot. Um, it needs to quit. So anyway, righteous indignation is fine. But and I hope he doesn't mind me mentioning him. Uh, Garrett, G Freak J, is actually, he expressed concern about me, saying I would be doing rants. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, and I love you, and I appreciate your concern. Hold me accountable if you would, please. If you do see me get too uproarious, I think that's the word. If you see me getting like, and when I say that, I mean like violent. Like there's I'm sure you realize there's a difference between being angry and showing it, and being just angry and cussing and you know like throwing stuff. If I start throwing stuff, worry. If I start cussing, like I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and promise you all that I'm not gonna cuss at all at any point. I've went 2, maybe 3 years on YouTube and not done it, but I don't know. I'm just saying I mess up. I mess up. I'm definitely gonna try and keep myself from cussing. But I'm just letting you know I do. When I get angry, I do sometimes do that. Or I might just look up some really big words that you can tell that, hey, this is a word that you would use when you're angry, and I might use those in place. I don't. That would be a good, effective way to do it. Because actually, I do have a big vocabulary. I just don't use it. Um, I don't know. It feels stuck up for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm just letting y'all know I will be ranting. I will be giving my thoughts, my opinions on things, and they might not feel so good sometimes, you know. Now, yes, I did call bullies ignoramuses, but they're stupid. They're stupid for bullying. So I mean, sorry to call names, but I'm just calling it as I see it. Bullies are really stupid for treating people like they do. Ignoramus is like the most, for people that don't know, it's like a big moron. And bullying is hugely moronic to do. So, yeah. Anyway, just a little rant that bullies are stupid and they need to not do that stuff. I'm sorry if this offends anybody. Unless you're a bully, then you need to be offended because you have something that you need to change, which is being a bully. Big fat bully. So yeah. Just putting it out there. I believe it's okay it's okay to be upset once in a while, for whatever. It's what you do with that anger. It's okay to be sad. The righteous cry, the Lord hears them and delivers them of all their troubles. It's okay to be upset, sometimes. It's what you do with anger, like I said. It's how you handle it. It's whether or not you, are productive, whether or not you're violent, whether or not you cuss, whether or not you scream and shout and make yourself look bad, whatever. So that's it. That's my rant. Sorry. Second video, in 2 days. One video yesterday that was an hour and 4 minutes and 10 seconds long, and this one is 37 minutes long, so sorry they're so long, but at least this is 27 minutes less, I guess, than yesterday. But I really have a lot to get off my chest lately. Thank you all, by the way, for everybody who did watch that video. Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't know who all would watch it. I was hoping a lot of people would. Not a lot have, but some people have. Amy, thank you. And Wayne, thank you. Appreciate it. Love you guys. I'm very blessed to call you both my friends. Thank you, Wayne, for saying that about me earlier, that you were happy to call me your friend. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I claim you as a friend any day. You're a great guy, and sorry you've been suffering so much. If you ever need anything, if any of you need anything, Amy, Wayne, Chris Collier, Garrett, any of you, JB, anybody, let me know, please. Iceman, I don't know if, anyway, I'm talking about Chris's cousin, Chris Collier's cousin, but anyway, I'm not gonna say his real name, but anyway, don't know if he's been on in a while, but anyway, if anybody ever wants to talk, let me know. I'm here for you. Thank you to everybody who watched my video yesterday. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts on the video. Yeah. Hopefully hopefully I'll get a lot of comments on it, and I'll get some dialogue going, because I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about. So, I don't know, if you did watch it and you didn't know what to say, but maybe if you think of something, please feel free to comment with it. Don't have to, but if I'd like to have it, and please share it. if any of you have watched it and would share it, please do. Um, yeah, so, alright, love y'all, God bless, take care, and thanks for watching, bye. 40 minutes.